In 2019, the H&M Foundation brought together a group of social impact partners, 8 of them, to work on a collective impact initiative to improve the quality of lives of waste pickers in Bangalore. When I'm saying improve the quality of lives of waste pickers, it means a summation of a lot of things. It means that they have better access to social security. It means that they have better access to housing, better access to sanitation services, better access to their kids getting education, and also a kind of a change in the perception of how the city looks at who the informal waste pickers are. Which that we had conducted before the launch of the project, as well as the campaign. In our formative research, we have seen that though people of Bangalore are deeply care deeply about the waste that lies in the streets around the corners.
The happy number. So please don't dial this number. You will not get any response. It's only 9 number. So, but I hope you enjoy this song. It is called Happy Number, and I hope it brings happiness in all our lives. And yeah, let's start the song.
सबको नमस्कार। तो नाम बोलने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, सीधा काम से चालू कर लेता हूँ। मैं 168 पट्टाभी रामनगर प्राइवेट कलेक्शन सेंटर को मैनेज करता हूँ। शुरुआत तो 2013 में किया था, अभी 2022 हो गया है। तो शुरू में 3 आदमी से काम चालू किया, आज लगभग 17 आदमी मेरे पास काम कर रहे हैं। तो 72 कैटेगरी ड्राई वेस्ट होता है, उसमें 30 से 35 कैटेगरी हम लोग सेग्रीगेशन करते हैं। तो हाँ, 30 से 35 कैटेगरी सेग्रीगेशन करते हैं। इसमें वैल्यू वॉल्यूम ज़्यादा भी होता है, वेटलेस होता है। इस कलर बेस के ऊपर तो अभी एक वाटर बॉटल में आके 3 कैटेगरी मिनिमम होते हैं। उसी तरह जो हमारा फिक्स रहता है, जो कूलिंग ग्लास, उसमें 5 से 4 कैटेगरी होता है। जरा हमारा बैग, हैंड कैप, कुछ भी होता है तो हर चीज़ में 4-5 कैटेगरी लगे होते हैं। तो इसको सेग्रीगेट करना हमारा काम है, रिसाइक्लिंग को भेजना बहुत जरूरी है।
ನಾವು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿಕರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದು ಯಾರು ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇರಲಿ, ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡು ಇರಲಿ, ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿ, ಪೂನಾ ಇರಲಿ, ಬೊಂಬೈ ಇರಲಿ, ಯಾವ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರು ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿಕರೇ. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಬಂದು ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿಕರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅದ್ರ ಮುಖದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ತಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದ್ರೂ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಜನ ಇನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹಂಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ತರ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಸಿಕ್ಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಬರೀ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿಕರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕೋಟಿ, 84 ಕೋಟಿ BBMPಗೆ ಸೇವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಉನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಉನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಬಟ್ಟೆ, ಶೂ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ತಯಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದು ನಾವು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಇದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಜನ ಬಂದು ಯಾರು ತಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಜನನು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ತಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದ್ ಜಾಗ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಾವ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಆಚೆ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಬಿಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರು ಹಸಿರು ದಳದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಜನಗಳಿಗೂ ಮುನ್ನ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ, BBMP ಇಂದ, ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಉನ್ನ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
I always love when art is somewhere responding to social needs, because I feel more than talk and more than what we are speaking through words, music has an innate quality to reach out to the hearts and not just the minds. So when hearts change, mind will change and the society will change. So it's a great initiative that you have thought of music as a tool to communicate, and then I became the tool for music. So I'm very happy to be part of this, and it was a very nice collaboration with Soma and team to come up with this song, because it's a lot of information in this. Then how do we express it through musically? So without losing the information, but yet trying to be creative and fun, because as an artist I feel if you're not having fun, there's no point doing anything. So one is that. At the same time, apart from this, I want to tell that I know Mansoor even before we were part of this project, because as a family we go and give all our dry waste to the collection center. We don't give it to the pickers who come near our house. So I know them. So I had a personal agenda even before coming into this project. So I was glad that what my thought process and the thought process with BBC Media were aligned even before we came into this project. So it was very easy for me to understand what you were all trying to tell. It was not an education from scratch for me, but to know that a huge number like this is something that we are actually saving. You know, like I said in the beginning, 38325 not is not a phone number, but this is the amount of waste that is saved from going into the landfill. That's like 38 crores of waste that we are actually, of course we are producing more, but this is the number that we are saving from going into the landfill. So for me to wake up to this number was a huge thing, So I'm very glad, and like I said, it was really fun doing this track.
See, at BBC Media Action, audiences and communities are at the heart of our storytelling. And when we came across this number, a number that was ripe with meaning, purpose, and the proof of the contribution of the informal waste pickers, we realized it had a potential window to make and unpack a lot of things and tell a beautiful story. So, a number at the end of the day, like Vasu also was saying, it's a number, right? A number is a data point, and data points are cold. But what better than a song to take this data point and make it into a more human, a number that we can turn more human and create a connect. And that's where, what better than a song then? And that's where, the birth of this song and the idea happened, that turn this 38325 not into a song that will warm up people's heart and will put the limelight on the people who are behind this number, who help save this amount of waste going into the landfill of Bangalore.
Yeah. So the thing is, hip hop, I think most of them don't know, it originated as party music, but it became very popular when they started using it to convey social messages. And my favorite sub-genre of hip hop is conscious hip hop. So it's great that it's becoming mainstream, and more and more artists from different genres are using hip hop to convey this message. Yeah, I'm very, very happy, because I think I'm a big fan of Vasu Anna, and today to be sitting on the same stage, it's an honor.
ಇವ್ರು ನಾಟಿಂದ ಹಾಡು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಇದ್ರು ಇವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೇ ಒಂದು ಹಾಡಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಇಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ಇವರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಹಾಡಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ.
For having me on this stage with people I've known them, and of course Vasu also, and thank you so much BBC Media, because this is so important. I have been in this space for 14 years now, and I feel there is a disconnect between what people are constantly using resources, and so much of waste is being generated. They don't know what's the impact of their action. And the people who are working in that space especially the informal waste pickers, are not treated well. I remember I did a video long back, I think 11 years back. I met one guy who was picking waste in a dump in 8th Cross near the market, and I just interviewed him, and he said people treat us so badly. They call us very abusive names, and he kept saying chappar, chappar, because I didn't know what that word meant, and it was very hurtful because we could see, and he says nobody values us at all. But the irony is they are picking stuff that is so valuable, and we don't recognize that, and in such horrible conditions. So I think the society needs to understand that these are the people that needs to be given the dignity they deserve, because they are human beings like us, and they are doing a very, very important job. They are eco-warriors because they understand waste better than anybody else. They know the value in the waste that we discard. We don't value the waste because we live a life of use and throw. We don't care what happens. None of us want to take responsibility of the waste we generate. And so for the city and for everybody, that please look at what they go through. So if you want to give dignity to their work, you must be very mindful of what you use, because recycling is not easy. Most of it doesn't get recycled because the way we discard. So if we could just be mindful of how we reach it to them.
So predictable livelihood is what we are trying to work with BBMP Dry Waste Collection Center, where waste pickers can come and work. And today Mansoor is an entrepreneur. He is no more person who is picking up waste on the street, but he's created jobs. There are many, many Mansoors that has been created. So while Hasrudala has done a lot of good work, there are certain work you have to go in depth. For example, WaterAid is working on sanitation, and it was my dream for a long time to get a singer to sing a song about waste pickers, and we were not able to do, and you did it. You know, so collectively we are able to do more than what Hasrudala just did it. There are a lot of areas that we were not able to do a lot, and with Samuhika Shakti we are able to impact. So I think collaboration is the key for all of us to do. We have continuously collaborated with citizens, and people like Vani Murthy and all have really helped us to look at alternate jobs for waste pickers. Waste picker never wanted to touch wet waste or the organic waste because they thought it's dirty. They like their own dry waste. But Vani invited them to her house, to her terrace, showed them, and Vani was touching waste, organic waste in hand and doing. Everybody was looking, my God, she's touching her waste in hand. They did not realize the importance of composting wet waste. And today people, when they ask, they say, I'm a composting doctor. When somebody has a problem in their house with their compost, I can go and fix it. So those kind of collaborations that happen with the citizens also help, and now collaborating with so many organizations will only bring in more dreams that we wanted to see in 10 years, in 3 years. Thanks.